Children, today our topic is linear inequalities. Just to introduce the concept, you can think about an example. Let us consider we have 30 chairs in a classroom. Now, how many students can accommodate in the classroom? We need to give our answer by using linear inequation. So, our answer should be the student count must be less or equal to 30. So we cannot predict the number of students, but as 30 chairs are available, so the number should be less or equal to 30. The study of linear inequalities is very useful for solving problems in the field of science, mathematics, statistics, optimization problem, economics, psychology, etc. How to write a mathematical statement for linear inequality? Dhruv has rupees 200 and he wants to buy some pen and eraser. Cost of each pen is given as rupees 10 and cost of each eraser is given as rupees 5. Now how many pen and eraser he can buy? Write this as a mathematical statement by using linear inequality. So if I assume the number of pen be x and the number of eraser be y, then we can write the mathematical statement as 10x plus 5y, which is less or equal to 200. So it cannot cross the rupees 200. So the total cost must be less or equal to 200. Types of inequality. First, we start with linear inequalities. A relation between two numbers 3 and 5. We can write 3 is always less than 5. Literal or variable inequalities. Relation between two variables or variable and a number. We can write it as consider an example like x is less than 5. Double inequalities. Relation from two sides. Example, 2 is less than x is less than 5. Strict inequalities. An inequality that use the symbol either less than or greater than. The symbol can be less or equal to or greater or equal to are not used. Example x less than 5, 3 less than 5, etc. Slack inequalities. An inequalities that uses the symbol less or equal to or greater or equal to like x less or equal to 5. Linear inequalities in one variable. An inequality which involves a linear function in one variable like example x is less than 5. Linear inequalities in two variable. An inequality which involves a linear function in two variable like 3x plus 2y less than 5. Quadratic inequalities. An inequality which involves a quadratic form like x squared plus 2x less or equal to 5 is known as quadratic inequalities. Now if you want to start solving problem, we need to consider some rules. The first rule is equals numbers may be added or subtracted on both sides of an inequality. Example, if x is less than 5, if I add 2 on both sides of this inequality sign, we can write it as x plus 2, which is less than 5 plus 2. Rule number 2, both sides of an inequality can be multiplied or divided by the same positive number without affecting the sign. Like if I consider x plus y less than 5 is same as when I multiplied this inequality on both sides by 3, that becomes x plus y is multiplied by 3 is less than 15. Rule number 3, both sides of an inequality can be multiplied or divided by the same negative number, then the sign of the inequality is reversed. If I consider same example x plus y less than 5, Now if I multiply the both side by minus 3, then x plus y when multiplied by minus 3 is greater than is minus 15. So the inequality sign from less than to change to greater than sign here. Now start solving a basic problem. 5x minus 3 is less than 3x plus 1. Solve the value of x when x is an integer, when x is a real number, and when x is a natural number. So 5x minus 3 is less than 3x plus 1 is your given condition. Now if I want to eliminate minus 3 from left inequality, then we need to add plus 3 on both sides. So we got 5x is less than 3x plus 4. Now if I want to eliminate 3x from right inequality, so we need to subtract minus 3x on both sides of the inequality. So we got a result 2x is less than 4. Now if I divide this inequality by 2 on both sides of the inequality, we got x is less than 2. Now it's given as x is less than 2. So when x is an integer, the number should be less than 2, means number should start from minus infinity to plus 1. So we can express the solution set as is a dot dot given, means it goes up to minus infinity, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. We cannot consider 2 as is strict. Less than sign is given for 2. Now when x is a real number, so for real number we need to consider each and every numbers as well as each and every integers as well as fractions, means rational, irrational, all things. So we start from minus infinity to up to 2, and these two terms in a open bracket, means these are actually known as open interval. So we can call this term as open interval minus infinity to open interval 2. Now the third one, when x is a natural number, as we know that natural numbers start from 1 to up to plus infinity. So x less than 2 means we can get only a single natural number, and the natural number is 1, and the curly braces is given for the set symbol. Solve the following inequality for real x. 2x minus 1 by 3 is greater or equal to 3x minus 2 by 4 minus 2 minus x by 5. So first I multiplied both sides by the LCM of 3, 4 and 5. As we know that LCM of 3, 4 and 5 is 60. So after multiplication we got the result 20 within bracket 2x minus 1, which is greater or equal to 15 within bracket 3x minus 2 minus 12 into 2 minus x. Now using the same method that already we have applied in the last sum, we can easily calculate that x is less or equal to 2. Now x is less or equal to 2, so it's given x is real. So how to write the solution set? X such that x belongs to R, where x is less or equal to 2. So this is set builder form, as I know that. Now in interval method we can write it as open interval minus infinity to close interval 2. Why close interval? The third bracket sign is for close interval. Close interval means as less or equal to sign is given. So we cannot cross 2, but we can goes up to 2. So the solution set is open interval minus infinity to plus 2, close interval. One more problem. X by 4 is greater than 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5. Solve this and graph the solution set on the number line. Again applying the same method, after calculation we got x is less than 4. So we can write the solution set x such that x belongs to R when x is less than 4 in set builder form, and in interval form we can write it as open interval minus infinity to plus 4 open interval. No equality sign is present here, only less than sign, so we need to write the open interval sign, that is first bracket. Now when I want to mark it on a number line, we can start from minus infinity up to 4. Check at 4, the circle is not dark circle, is only a open circle. So as is the open interval sign is given for here, so we cannot write dark circle at 4. Solve the following system of linear inequalities. Now check, two conditions are given. One condition is 2 into x plus 1, which is lesser or equal to x plus 5. Another is 3 into within bracket x plus 2, which is greater than 2 minus x. Represent the solution graphically on the number line. Now after solving the first condition, we got x is lesser or equal to 3, and after solving the second condition, we got minus 1 is less than x. So children, think x is less or equal to 3 and x is greater than minus 1. So the value of x is lies between from minus 1 to 3, or you can say open interval minus 1 to close interval 3. Now if I want to plot the solution only for x less than 3, less or equal to 3, so we can start from minus infinity to plus 3. Check at 3, dark line is present, and if I consider minus 1 is less than x, that is, we can say x is greater than minus 1. So we can consider all values after minus 1. So after minus 1 means at minus 1, check non-shaded circle is given. So from minus 1 open interval, you can goes up to positive infinite. Now what is the intersection of these two zones? So intersection of two zones is clearly from the diagram is open interval minus 1 to close interval plus 3. So our answer is minus 1 is less than x, x is less or equal to 3, or you can say open interval minus 1 to close interval plus 3. Now it's a what problem? An electrician can be paid under two schemes as given below. For the first scheme, rupees 500 and rupees 70 per hour, and in the second scheme rupees 120 per hour. If the job takes x hour, for what value of x does the scheme 1 give the electrician better wages? Now the solution part, as the job takes x hours, so in the first scheme the wage of the electrician 500 plus 70 into x, and the second scheme only is 120 is multiplied with the hours, so it becomes rupees 120x. Now as in the given condition, what value of x scheme 1 give better wages? So scheme 1 should be better. Better means it should be greater than from the second condition. So we can write 500 plus 70x, which is greater than 120x. Now after solving, we get x is less than 10. So from here we can easily conclude that the value of x, that is number of hours, should be less than 10. In an experiment, a solution of hydrochloric acid is to be kept between 30 degree and 35 degrees Celsius. What is the range of temperature in degree Fahrenheit if conversion formula is given as C equal to 5 by 9 within bracket F minus 32, where C and F represent temperature in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit respectively. So in the given condition, it is written as C must be lies between 30 to 35. So how to write it? 30 is less than C and C is less than 35. Now we can substitute the value of c by 5 by 9 within bracket f minus 32. So you get a condition like 30 is less than 5 by 9 within bracket f minus 32 less than 35. Now after solving this, we got the value of f which is between 86 to 95. So how to write the answer? So the required range of the temperature is between 86 degree Fahrenheit to 95 degree Fahrenheit. A solution of 8% boric acid is to be diluted by adding a 2% boric acid solution to it. The resulting mixture is to be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. If we have 600 liters of 8% solution, how many liters of 2% solution will have to be added? Children, check this problem very carefully. A solution have 8% boric acid and it diluted by 2% boric acid solution, and the mixture have more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. Now if you have 600 liters of 8% solution, 640 liters of 8% solution. So how many liters of 2% solution will have to be added? So first we need to assume x liter of 2% boric acid solution be added with 640 liters of 8% boric acid solution. So the amount of the total mixture become x plus 640 liters. Now check the condition. 2% of boric acid solution, that is 2% of x, which is added with 8% of 640. Now it becomes greater than 4% of the total, that means x plus 40. So from here you can write it as 2% of x plus 8% of 640, which is less than 6% of x plus 40. So after calculating the first condition, we got the value x is less than 1280, and after solving the second condition we got x is greater than 320. So x less than 1280 but it greater than 320. So how to write it? 320 is less than x and x is less than 1280. So x is between these two values. So hence the number of liter of 2% boric acid solution must be more than 320 but it should be less than 1280. Find all pair of consecutive even positive integers, both of which are larger than 5, such that their sum is less than 23. Let x be the smaller of the two consecutive even positive integer. Then the other consecutive even integer should be x plus 2, as both are larger than 5 and their sum is less than 23. We can write x is greater than 5 and x plus 2 is less than 23. So after calculation from the second condition we got x is less than 10.5, but already we know that x is greater than 5. So we can write 5 is less than x, x is less than 10.5, but it given as x is an even positive integer and it lies between 5 and 10.5. So what are the possible values of x for integer? We can start after 5 and we have to end before 10.5. So our answer is 6, 8 and 10. Then the corresponding values of the even integer x plus 2 are 8, 10 and 12. Hence the required pairs are 6, 8, 8, 10 and 10, 12. Thank you children for watching this video. Now you can start solving problem from your textbook.